You want to know what Audra said to me? You've never lived until you've died on Broadway.
I will die 8 shows a week.
When we do music theater poorly, you know, then we should get made fun of.
This is a little rated R for ELLE.
I was about to give up. I called my mom. I said, I'm coming home.
Don't put the two of us together. Can't read, can't drive.
Can't do math.
Listen, I'm right there with you.
I gotta get your phone number today.
We're gonna be on a group text now.
I love that.
The ladies who lunch at Lincoln Center.
LCL.
Lincoln Center, the city's new cultural hub. Something to sing about.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. When I was in Spring Awakening, it's so funny. I should talk about it today, but
You should.
Hi, gorgeous.
You guys are matching. I love this.
We didn't even know it.
Turned to Jonathan Groff and I was like, my next show, I want it to be the happiest show I've ever done. 4 months later, we were doing Glee together.
Wait, that's so cool, though.
That's
my
so
gosh.
sweet. Can it be quiet? I'm so excited to be here today with y'all.
Me too.
Okay, Lea Michele. I can't and Michelle.
It's so
Oh,
good to be here with you guys. I'm honored.
And thank you for welcoming us into your soon-to-be home.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it.
Are you
honestly.
excited?
This is such a
I'm beyond
blessed
excited.
space. Like, this is so, right,
I
Kristin?
mean, I can't even count the times I've played here.
Wow.
You're gonna have the best time. And this is
Yeah.
hallowed ground, right?
It's
Lea?
so sacred.
I'm
It
looking
really
at
is.
this baby right here, and I'm thinking about when I met you.
Yeah. Do you
Well, I was
remember?
aware of you for so long because you've been in the business a second, and but you were this big.
Yep.
I met you the very first time. I remember we were backstage at something. I was singing, I think, with you, Jackman. You were with a then boyfriend who shall remain nameless because it doesn't matter in
Yes,
the story.
they all shall.
But I saw, who was this cute little thing? And then they said it was you, and I met you that night, and then later we would work together in Glee. My first day we were singing Maybe This Time, and they had played me your part in it. And I thought, oh no, I have to be that good.
Maybe this time I'll win.
You were so great, and then we just got close
Yeah.
doing the show and through the business. To say that I'm proud, and then you, okay, we met backstage briefly at a Black United event, right?
Yes.
But how I know your name was from The Wiz, because the word got out in this town. I don't know if
Oh,
you remember,
yeah.
Lea.
I remember.
That there's this young girl, and
Yeah.
she's amazing. And so now here we sit, and I'm going to be the lucky one to get to come see you in ragtime.
Music from those hands could catch you like a spell.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, I can't even believe that I'm like in this seat. Like, it's actually so insane to me that I just am here with you guys. Like, even right now, listening to you guys talk, I'm just like, this is crazy that I'm even here with 2 people that I watched so much, like, growing up my entire life. So it's just an honor, like, seriously,
You
to
belong
be
here.
here. with you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
You are
We
gorgeous.
met in the most fabulous way, literally.
What happened?
We met at the Met
At
Gala,
the Met
Kristin.
Gala.
yes,
We met at the Met Gala.
But of course.
Walking through the exhibit. And it was only you and I. Well, you had
Yes.
the rest of your cast was with you, and I was with Jonathan Groff.
Yeah.
And we bumped into each other, and you looked so beautiful. And now, so I said when we saw each other, we can only meet in the most
In the most
fabulous, and in the most
glamorous way.
glamorous. And here we are today at this. But let me say, Kristin Chenoweth was nominated for a Tony Award for You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I'll cry. And Kristin sang My New Philosophy.
Oh my gosh.
And I recorded it on a VHS, and I practiced it at home over and over, and I watched her Tony performance over and over and over and over, and I sang that song over and over, and that's the first time I laid eyes on Kristin.
Wow.
And over the years, I mean, you know, I called you during Funny Girl when I needed you and
What
when
a
I needed
performance
advice.
that was.
And Kristin always answers the phone. And
This is
I don't know what I would have
sweet.
done without you throughout the years, whether it's just someone to look up to or, and then having the honor of having your phone number in my phone.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible in itself.
I got to get your phone number today.
Yeah.
You're going to make me cry.
We're going to be on a group text now.
You know,
Yes,
I
we
just
need
real-
to do a group text.
Can we?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Call it the Three
Lincoln
Amigos.
Center ladies.
Yes, the Lincoln,
Lincoln
Center.
Center lady. The ladies
We're
who
here
lunch
for
at
that.
Lincoln Center.
LCL.
Wait, that's so
LCL.
cute.
Yes.
I love that.
When I think of home.
I remember the first time that I was getting my call to be on Broadway, and just thinking back to like everything that I did that year, it was such a chaotic year for me.
I'm sure.
The life of being a working actor in New York City is just like so hard. The auditions were not doing what I needed them to do. Obviously, we all know that you hear more no's than you hear yeses.
Yes.
So for me, in that moment of time, I was actually thinking about going home. I was about to give up. I called my mom. I said, I'm coming home. And she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, I am.
I'm done.
And then I remember I took one last job, and I said to myself I was going to go on TikTok. And I was like, I'm going to give it one last go.
Living here in this wonderland, baby, I've found to see.
I remember getting the call to audition for The Wiz. So they saw me on TikTok, and that's why they called me in. And it's just really crazy to me that I'm here in this moment, because the journey was so hard.
Sure.
And to be here is like just it's beyond my wildest imagination. So
I hope young artists are listening to you talk about that last push and not giving
Yeah.
up.
all of us feel that at some point in our lives, like we know this is what we are meant
Yeah,
to do.
the gut tells you.
Did you guys feel that way as well?
Well, you came out of the womb and they handed you a Broadway contract.
Right.
I had my heels on.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do anything else. I can't drive.
I know.
I don't do math.
I'm
I
gonna
can
teach
do
you don't know how to drive?
I can. I'm just a speed demon and I get tickets.
Ooh, I
not
see you
a
behind the
speed
wheel, a little fierce. Kristen behind the wheel.
You
Get
know
out of my way.
You know what? I can. Here's the wheel and here's my face. Move.
That's so funny.
Crazy. My Broadway debut was in a play,
Oh.
Molière Scapin. It's ironic that we're here because the audition, I believe, was here, even though it was a play.
Really?
Wow.
Just to kind of leapfrog off of what you said, not giving up. I was working out in the region and doing some great work there, but I told my agent, oh, I don't want to audition for a play. I want to be my Broadway debut to be in a musical. Like I was going to get it. Like I never thought that I would ever get that job. To me, doing a play for my first time on Broadway,
Oh, I love that.
it was really cool because
Yeah.
it wasn't as I expected it would be. What about you, baby?
Oh my.
I know this answer.
I grew up in the Bronx. My mom was a nurse. My dad owned a deli. I'd never sung in my entire life.
Can't.
I didn't even know I could sing, and I had a best friend at the time who loved performing and loved musical theater, and she would take me to see Broadway shows occasionally. She took me to see Phantom of the Opera.
Of course.
And
Wow.
that was the first show that I remember sitting through and just being like, I can't put this into words. I can only explain this feeling that I'm feeling, where it's just this chord, this pull. And a few weeks later, there was an open call for the Broadway show Les Mis, and my friend wanted to audition, and the night before, her father had a heart attack. And her mother called my mom and said, please, you have to take her on the audition. So I said, well, I'm gonna try out too. If we're taking her, I'm gonna go too.
Absolutely.
And then my parents said, well, you can't sing. But they didn't know. Like,
They didn't know,
The
yeah.
truth is like, I hadn't ever sung before. And I practiced in my room a song. I sang Angel of Music from the Phantom of the
Oh my,
Opera.
Leah, you're kidding.
And I went into that open call, and when we left, they said to my mom, they were like, who are you? Does she have an agent? I had no headshot or anything. And when we left, I said to my mom, I was like, I think I'm gonna get this. And she said, things like this don't happen to people like us. And then 2 weeks later, I was performing on Broadway. I made my Broadway debut in 1995 in Les Mis on Broadway at the Imperial Theater. And here we are 30 years later, and I'm about to go back into the Imperial Theater for what will be
so
my
crazy.
6th Broadway show.
Amazing.
But I'm so grateful. I can't imagine being anywhere else in my life. Like, this is where I feel like I am meant to be.
You know, I think about your poor friend.
She's
sorry.
okay, she's good.
Good, good, good. I hope y'all are still friends.
We are.
I
Seeing the industry change over all of these decades and seeing it through all of the different lenses of being a young girl, a child, into a girl becoming a woman here, and now being an adult and a mother of 2 children and a wife, and seeing things from a much clearer and grown-up perspective. I think that we can all sense a lot of the changes happening in our world, and especially in this industry right now, and being aware of a lot of the cuts and things that are happening.
As a producer now, one of the things that makes me fearful is that we are putting so much money into our shows, and then the ticket prices are so high that when you're asking a family of 4 from Oklahoma or the Bronx or Virginia to come buy dinner,
Right.
go to the show, maybe spend the night, that's very, very expensive. So I vacillate between a producer and an actor going, well, we have to charge that because we have all this,
We have to make
we have to make the money back. But then is that going to hurt us in the long run as far as, are we going to just do limited runs now and try to make all the money we can? Are we going to do less expensive productions? Are we going to lower the ticket prices? Are stars going to take less in their salaries? Is it going to become much more like, excuse me, the West End? And it makes me a wee nervous just because I don't want us to shoot ourselves in the foot. Because I want us to present. I mean, I'm sure your set's incredible. Our set is amazing. I know yours is going to be because I know what they do here. Right now, I just look to the future and I pray that we do not continue the path that we're going. Now, I'm not a budget money person. Like I said, I don't do math, but I have learned a lot about it.
I thought you said you couldn't drive.
Well, I can't do that either.
Don't put the 2 of us together. Can't read, can't drive, can't
Can't do math.
Listen, I'm right there with you, so.
Anyway, it's something that I think about a lot, and, you know, we'll see. We'll see. What do you think, Nichelle?
It's really hard because we do want to share our gifts. Like, that's what we do. We're creatives, and that's how we heal the world, and that's how we try to give love. And sometimes it's really hard because the families come and, you know, not as many families that need that are there in those seats. And it is important because, like you said, we have to make that money back, but it's also at what cost.
But also, do you feel that we've come back from COVID fully? I'm not sure the business has. I think it's coming, and I think the business is doing pretty well. But, you know, when 85% capacity is considered a hit, it's interesting.
Right. Having been on our TV show that spoke so much about the importance of the arts has just made it, for me, realizing and understanding the importance of an artist, that if we can't change much, what we can do is just continue to make art.
That's right. This is what we're supposed to do. And,
Yeah.
you know, like some people say, do you think you'll ever retire? I don't even understand that
don't know what that
means.
What
Like,
would I
what?
I mean, you know, I might do less, but I just can't imagine doing anything else.
I have been changed for good.
I'm trying to think about the stories I can tell without getting in trouble.
Yeah, tell us everything. Here we go. We haven't even talked about Wicked yet. Come on, Kristin. Tell us everything.
When Adina and I heard, I knew there was a song missing for the characters. I just kept asking Steven Schwartz, where's that song? I don't know if it's Glenda's song. I think it's the 2 of us song. We need that song where we come together.
It wasn't there.
No.
It's for good, obviously. But it wasn't there.
He knew it too. And
Yeah.
obviously, he's Steven Schwartz. And he came into rehearsal one day, he brought Adina and I in. He played it for us a couple times, and then we sight read it. And I went, oh no, this is the show. I told Adina, I remember, it ain't gonna matter about anything else other than this moment. Of course, it's all leading up to this moment, but if we do our jobs, this is the moment. And she, of course, knew that. She said, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
So that's that.
It became a thing all over the world. Every high school sings it.
Yeah.
Every single time before they graduate. For good is the song.
Yeah. And I mean, don't you guys think that when a song propels the plot, when we do music theater poorly, you know, behind nothing and sing for no reason, then we should get made fun of, because music theater can be made fun of. And, oh, look at what they're doing. They're just breaking into song. But when it's done the best, it is the most amazing, challenging thing.
Mama who bore me.
Did you see Spring Awakening?
Of course.
Did you see? She was like, I wasn't born yet.
She's like, I was in grade school.
She's like, I was too little. Yeah, it's probably a toddler.
This is a little rated R for ELLE.
I think they can handle it.
Okay, yeah, they can handle it. So Act 1 ends with my character losing her virginity, with the wonderful Jonathan Groff on top of me, literally deflowering me the moment the lights go out, the end of Act 1.
Oh, God.
And then we go backstage in this intermission, and Jonathan goes, I don't feel good. And he says, I had some chicken salad, and I'll tell you both where he had it from, because it's actually near your theater.
I'm not going anywhere.
And he's like, I had this chicken salad, and I really don't feel good. And next thing you know, he's in the bathroom, and he's so ill. And they're knocking on the door, and he's like, I have to go home. And luckily, he had an amazing cover, quickly got into costume. They made the announcement at intermission, your new Melchior will be played by Jesse Swenson. And we started Act 2 in the same position, mid love-making, just a different man on top of me, and continued the act into the start of Act 2. And Vendla just was a busy gal that night, and when she got pregnant, we just will never know who the
audience
father
is probably
was. She died, and we'll never know. But that is, to this day, one of my favorite
I remember
stories.
that scene, but I didn't know that happened.
Oh, yeah.
No more chicken salad. I was an understudy in Hairspray, and I was understudying Little Inez.
Oh, man.
And I hadn't gone over really anything, because it was just like, they didn't really give you rehearsal for those things. Literally, I was on the bus, and we were headed to like the state or whatever that we were going to. And the person that was playing Little Inez, she turns around and she's like, I'm going to a dentist appointment, so you got to get ready. And I was like,
Thanks for the heads up.
right?
Inez.
I was like, got it. So I start pulling out all my stuff, and I'm like on the bus, like going over everything like 1,000 times as much as possible. And I'm like, breathe, it's gonna be fine. Like, we get to the state, and I'm still going over everything, like going to my room, like, I can't look crazy on stage. I can't look crazy on stage. It's gonna be a mess. And so, like, I had all my notes. I took notes down. I was like, what we're gonna do? We're gonna have every single freaking number on the stage in order on this book. And I just, like, would go backstage, and I'd look at the number, and I'd be like, 4.
That's where I have to go.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I would run out stage, and I would just go to my spot. I had never understudied in my life. It was my first time, and I was just like...
With a tiny life and great big dreams, she has no clue how to achieve.
Queen of Versailles, I'm going to be belting a ton, but I do have an aria, too. It's a long story, but it's all over the mat. Obviously, I warm up my voice. I warm up my voice in the shower because I like the reverb. And I do a lot of soprano warming up. Backstage before I go on, I do have a dresser that's been with me for a long time, and we know how important our dressers are. Mo or Momo, we pray, because we both have aligning things we pray. So I have to do all of the things. But whatever I do, I have to pop everything in my body. I pop my ankles, knees, hips, elbows, neck, wrists.
What do you mean you pop?
Oh,
You're
wow.
cracking the... Ugh! Kristin!
I know, I can't help it. Look, I'm
How do you
starting.
pop everything?
I just pop everything, and then I'm ready to go. It's weird. I know. My mother hates it. She said, please, you're going to get
Popping
arthritis.
everything? That is the last thing I thought you were going to say.
I know. I'm a popper. What can I say?
Popping it
Listen,
over at
release
the
where you
St.
gotta
James,
release.
everyone. That's the show. Up the ticket prices.
That
That's
weird?
like a special talent.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I can't stop myself.
Please, help us.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I used to do jumping jacks.
Oh, I
It's
love
just
it.
really
That's good.
stupid, but I felt like it would help me. So
Get you
like,
going.
yeah, like I feel like I just need to warm up my body. I drink hot water. What else I do? I do my little warm ups. I pray. I always pray. I listen to gospel music very loudly. Probably is so annoying, but I have to listen to Lucretia Campbell before I go on
love
stage.
her. I listen to Sis.
Like, well, I mean, another amazing gospel singer. My friend, who would be across the way, he was one of the crew. We would do jumping jacks together before I went on stage because I have the worst stage fright. Worst stage
Call
fright
me
in
every
the
day. I'll
world.
talk to you before the show.
You do
please.
too? I
Every
didn't know this
day.
about
So
you.
bad.
Oh, yeah. So bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. So
When does it subside for y'all?
In the car ride on the way home,
Yeah.
and then it comes back the
The
minute
next
I
day.
wake
The
up
next
the next
day.
morning.
Mhm. 8 shows a week.
Yeah.
It doesn't relax once you get on stage? And
No.
Mm-mm, not really. I just have to work through it.
Yep.
Yes, of
I feel
course.
you. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Your body's like, what are we doing? But you do it.
What I'm learning is to try to turn my anxiety into excitement.
There you go.
And remind myself that if I'm nervous, it means that this is high stakes. It means this is a gift.
That's right.
And it means this is a challenge. The minute I'm not nervous is when I should go home.
Oh, that's the way I feel.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? I'm looking back in time at both of y'all. And this is what happens when you go through menopause. Everything makes you emotional. But it wasn't so long ago, here I go, that I was you. And it wasn't that long ago that I was you. And to say that I'm proud, I can't say it enough. And you, we haven't been together, but we will be.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're gonna make me cry.
Well, because this is what happens when you go through it. Just
No,
you
we
wait.
look too good. We look too good. We
yeah,
can't.
I'm like, let's
I'm gonna
go.
die trying.
You want to know what Audra said to me? You've never lived until you've died on Broadway.
Oh, that's true.
And now that
That's
you,
a good one.
That's
I will
true.
die 8 shows a week.
so that's it.
Happily.
What a good
This
job.
is so
Oh,
fun.